Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to A Better World with Adrienne. I am very excited to be sharing this episode with you. This is a potent transmission message because the energy arriving at the time of this recording and what you, me, all of us are being called into in really accelerating our consciousness, accelerating our visions, birthing new realities, making a difference in the impact of humanity on our planet, anchoring the light for a better world. It is explosive, it is seismic. And whether you are listening to this episode at the time of the drop, which is July 2026, or you are listening sometime in the future, this is timeless because this idea of what does it mean to deliberately destabilize yourself? So, delete your stability, play Jenga with your life on purpose to be on the edge of greatness, be on the edge of change, to break free from past iterations of success, past identities you've been in for a really long time, ways of doing things that have really worked. What is it like to deliberately and on purpose destabilize yourself on your terms, to be a pioneer, to advance, to invent, and not get caught on your heels and kicked in the ass by external circumstance? What is it like to be on the edge? What is it like to really lean in? And this is what New Earth Elite is really about. It's about, okay, what does it mean to be consistently breaking yourself free from any limitation? And literally at the time of started recording this episode and a thunderstorm rolled in and there's like lightning and there is like the power went out and started flickering and I'm like, okay, I actually think it's powerful that I'm recording it in this frequency because that's the energy. It's like the sun can be shining, and then all of a sudden, storm clouds can roll in. And it's like, are you someone who waits for the storm clouds? Are you someone who waits for the lightning? Or are you the fucking lightning? Are you the fucking storm cloud? And this idea of when you deliberately destabilize yourself, you are opening your heart to more. There's more for you. There's more love. There's more abundance. There's more time. Time isn't even real, by the way. Time is an illusion. We don't know how much time we have on this planet, right? It's the only non-renewable resource. There's always more money, right? We don't know how much time we have. And yet it's the one thing people don't realize it's caging you because it's not even real. You can delete time whenever you want. The only moment we ever have is now, this moment now. And like literally, I could not plan this. Like crazy winds arriving right now. All of the trees around where I'm staying, like I'm in the middle of a forest basically, and it's insane. And so it's honestly so perfect that I'm recording this in this energy because what's happening on our planet right now, and at the time of this recording, Mars and Uranus are conjunct in Gemini, which is an air sign. And so it is this volatile, it's the planet of action, passion, war, and aggression, and the planet of shock, upheaval, change, and revolution coming together in the sign of Gemini, which is an air sign, which is very, very quick moving energy. It's shocking, quick, sudden change, right? And something I've been thinking about a lot is this idea of that it's taking action and breaking up energy. It's just like shocking change, breaking up energy. And Whether you are destabilized deliberately on your terms or you are destabilized by waiting for energy to strike you in like basically, are you going to play offense or defense in this? Offense is I'm going to deliberately, on purpose, destabilize myself. That means your foundations are going to get a little rickety. That means you're choosing uncertainty. That means you are deciding to disrupt your own ecosystem that you've gotten comfortable in because you know it's going to be destabilized anyways. This is why reading energy is so important. What's happening on our planet right now is we're just coming back to the first universal language, which is energy. You've got to learn how to read energy. You've got to learn how to read the energy of your intuition. You've got to learn how to read energy of the collective, read the energy of your business, your relationship, your health. Like read the energy of how you want to leverage a moment, right? And so don't waste a good crisis. When there is a bunch of shocking change and upheaval energy on the planet, you are choosing, well, most people will allow it to make them spiral into darkness and chaos and even deeper mediocrity, right? You have got to be in the seat of, I'm not going to waste a good crisis. This crisis was given to us by creator. And what do I mean by crisis? It's like crisis just means shit's hitting the fan, right? Shit is hitting the fan. Things are exploding. Things are like destabilized, right? And so the thing is, if you are not stable in your mindset, if you are not stable in your nervous system, if you are not stable in the foundations, you will be destabilized in a way that you cannot anchor new realities, that you cannot anchor new light. This is why I'm always coming back to the trifecta of transformation, healing, knowledge, skill. You've got to have all three. It's about life Jenga. It's about you've really got to be pulling out a piece. And this is what I did actually the past month. I went really deep into vitality and health for myself. And I pulled out some of the bottom Jenga pieces, and that stuff was really, I did not want to pull it out. And contrary to what I thought, the whole thing did not collapse. It definitely, what this does is you destabilize yourself on purpose for temporary destabilization, right? Which just means everything's moving, it's in flux. It's like choosing a tower moment, like it's going to fall over, right? You're destabilizing yourself on purpose for long-term stabilization. If you're not willing to destabilize yourself on your terms, you won't be laying the bricks, the foundation, carving the new path for the true stabilization that you're being called to create, to walk, to birth, right? And so it's this idea of it being on your terms. Where in your life are you being called to destabilize yourself? Where in your life are you being called to really leave your comfort zone? And things could be great, things could be amazing. Don't sit on your laurels, don't sit back, you know? Are you coasting? This energy is not going to allow you to coast, right? You're either going to deliberately destabilize yourself and be on the edge. And when you destabilize things and you break things open, what happens when you break things open? What's also coming in right now is opening your heart to more love. Like I literally was meditating. I've been getting up at 3 a.m. That's how I know something crazy is happening is I start getting up at 3 a.m. Just that's how my channel and my shamanism works. And I'm like meditating and I just start crying because I feel new love codes coming onto the planet. I feel new light coming in. I can feel unconditional nourishment and bliss and joy and happiness. And it's not like anything happened. I'm sitting there in meditation. I'm allowing the energy to access me. And then when I do breath work, it's like, okay, I'm coding it into my nervous system, this new frequency of love. If you are gripping to the past, you are going to have a really hard time moving forward. If you are addicted to your comfort zone, you're going to have a very hard time. Either destabilize yourself deliberately and open your heart to more, to the magic, to the light, to the love that's rushing in, or you're going to be, it's going to be ripped away from you through pain. So, what do you want to do? Run toward pleasure or run away from pain? Pleasure and delight in the game that, okay, this is the energy. I'm going to leverage the energy. I know that it's a time, the next 7 years are a time of deep destabilization. What are you going to do with it? Every crisis, every challenge, every obstacle, it's from the creator. Humanity at large called all of this in right now as a gift, as a package, as a portal for evolution of consciousness, transformation, right? Truly going down to the studs of what's essential, what's correct, what are the values that we want to stand by, what are the visions and impact and mission that we're here to bring on this planet. It is sudden, shocking change energy. And what I'm inviting you to do in this podcast is destabilize yourself on your terms. How can you just destabilize yourself right now? How can you pull one of those bottom Jenga pieces out right now? And let's be honest, this is a Jenga piece you've known for a while, you've got to pull out. You've known for a while. You've known for a hot minute, like, oh, that's something I'll get to someday. Oh, yes, that you are going to be confronted with it either way in this energy. My invitation, and I'm literally, it's like so honestly really magical because there's an insane storm outside my window right now. Like things are blowing everywhere. It's raining really hard. There's lightning. It's like, if you know that shit is going to be thrown around, how are you going to leverage the moment? What do you want? Do you want change? A lot of people say, oh, yeah, I want change. I want change. Do you actually want change? Because this is what change is. Things change. And they change quick. This is not gradual change. This is sudden pattern interrupt energy. So I felt inspired to create this episode because it really is there's such an influx of energy and acceleration happening on our planet right now. If you don't understand the energy, you will waste the crisis. Like, think about 2020. There were people who used that moment and spun it to gold as an alchemist, and there were people that spun down into chaos. And less people are going to rise in 2026 because we never rise to the level of our hopes. We always fall to the level of our training, right? You've got to train for this. You've got to be destabilizing yourself deliberately and opening your heart to more. Like, allow your heart to be open to more. Darkness is not the absence of light, it is the excess of it. It's like staring into the sun. There's so much light coming in on the planet right now, it appears dark. There's just so much light, and you will not receive the light unless you deliberately destabilize yourself and open up pockets of new, pure, open energy in your life, open space in your life to receive the love and the light that's coming in your heart. What would it be like to open your heart more? It is a courageous act to keep your heart open in a world that makes you want to close it a lot. So a lot of the work we do together inside New Earth Elite is like keeping your heart open, keeping your mind on point, keeping your skill sets up, but like keeping your heart open to life. Life has your back. Keeping your heart open to people. People are good. Keeping your heart open to the creator, to your mission, to the love you're here to steward, to joy, to joy for no reason because you're alive. This is the frequency today. This is the message today. You've got to deliberately be destabilizing yourself. The energy is extremely destabilizing, so you might as well get in there, roll up your sleeves, put a smile on your face, and be like, how am I going to be destabilized? How am I going to be destabilized on my terms so that I wield this energy with precision and potency to advance my agenda of love, light, my mission, my ambition. And in that destabilization, you are going to it's like ripping open these corners of your heart that have been closed off, that have been like they're gathering dust. They're extreme. It's like that back corner of the closet, and you're like, oh my God, there's like all these dust bunnies and there's cobwebs, and I didn't know this like random loose sock was back here. It's like that is what you've got to be opening up, and that's where the new opportunities are. That's where the new abundance is. That's where the new level of service is. Don't waste a good crisis. When crisis hits the planet, you, as someone who's bankrolling a better world, you, as someone who's birthing new visions on repeat, you, as someone who's a pioneer and inventor, you're not like everybody else. Okay? This is a massive opportunity for you to serve in a new way. You've got to read the energy, pivot, move, and open your heart to more. There's so much more. Everything is being destabilized because we are being opened to more. And so you've got to become the grounding place for all of this. You've got to become, if the energy is destabilized, you've got to be the stable one. Like you're destabilizing your life, you're not unstable. The most stable people destabilize themselves. You know what I mean? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah, I'm just extremely, I'm so grateful to be alive and to be serving in this high voltage time. I'm grateful that you pressed play today on the podcast. If this resonated with you, let me know. Share this with someone you feel like they could really use this message. This energy is, it's very intense, it's very extreme. And that's why being in the training room matters. And these transmissions matter. So, yeah, that is the message. If you want to go deeper into this wisdom with me, if you want to step into New Earth Elite, this fleet of souls living these principles through spiritual mastery and high performance as you 100x your soul mission, your impact, your vision, your contribution to humanity, go to the link in the show notes and apply for one-on-one Lux mentorship. I am booking new clients now. I'm booking clients into long-term one-on-one mentorship as well as one-on-one VIP Lux days. You can meet me in France this summer. We can meet different places around the globe. The limit does not exist. Okay. So go to the link in the show notes and apply if this is you. My heart has never been more on fire for this work. I really, you've got to break you like everything is breaking apart. You've got to trust the light that's coming in. When you have no idea fully what's going to happen, do you follow the energy? Are you someone who's wielding the energy with educated precision? Or are you someone who's getting your ass checked by the energy because you're not out in front of it? Okay. All of this is a choice. All of this is what we master together through healing, knowledge, and skill. And it's all in the service of there's more for you to create, there's more for you to receive. When you open your heart to more, it's about receiving. What are you willing to receive? because there's more meant for you. There's more meant for the world. And here's the thing, this energy is not going to allow you to settle anymore. If you don't destabilize deliberately and carve your own path, you will be destabilized in ways that hurt. And that's not about fear. It's about this is the energy. This is what it is. And it's about breaking free through alchemy and opening up space for the new light to come in to your heart, to your soul, to your mind, to your body. It's very, very connected to the body. So that is what's going on. And this is not just like, oh, July 2026. It's like this is a new frequency hitting our planet that it's going to continue and accelerate specifically for the next 7 years. So it's timeless. And it's a perfect thing to come back to whenever you want change in your life. Whenever you feel stagnant, listen to this episode. I love you, love ya. Thank you for listening. If you feel the call to go deeper into this work, I would love to welcome you into one-on-one Lux mentorship. I specialize in working with successful founders, visionaries, leaders like you, birthing new realities. Go to the link in the show notes. You know what to do. And go out there, be the change, be the light, be the real you, make a stranger smile. And I will see you next time on A Better World with Adrienne.